What's up? Pure pugilists, how you doing? It's Marvin Magnus. And yes, this is a segment of Pure Pugilism, Boxing Logic. And I'm about to share some real logic with you. Real, pure boxing logic. I want to debunk this whole concept that we call the lineal champion. Okay? Give me 5 minutes. It's one reason, and I only need one reason, in my opinion, to destroy this ideal, this concept of lineal champion. However long it's been around, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, that's fine. But the fact is, one of the most used phrases in boxing is styles make fights, or styles make matchups, either or. This is one of the most used phrases in boxing in every weight class, every year, every fight, every debate, every discussion, every round table. Deontay Wilder's argument is, if I beat the champ that beat the champ, that makes me the #1 champ. This is complete hogwash. And any fighter that wants to use this belief is hogwash. Any debater, okay? Any journalist, any YouTuber that want to make this debate and use that argument is complete hogwash, okay? As far as the lineal champion, okay? Why? Because styles make fights or styles make matchups completely contradicts the idea of a lineal champion, or the man that beat the man. I'm the man that beat the man, so I'm the man. It's complete bullshit, okay? Here's an example. George Foreman is one example. Muhammad Ali was able to beat George Foreman, but Joe Frazier was not able to beat George Foreman. Yet, Joe Frazier was able to beat Muhammad Ali. You see what I'm saying? Styles make matchups, right? George Foreman destroyed Joe Frazier. We all saw it. Didn't he drop him like 6 or 7 times? Completely annihilated him. Yet, Muhammad Ali knocked out George Foreman by, if I'm not mistaken, the 8th round. But Joe Frazier dropped and beat Muhammad Ali in their first fight. Styles make matchups. You cannot guarantee, just because Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, doesn't mean Tyson Fury could beat all the 64 opponents that Vladimir Klitschko beat. It's illogical to even believe that. Okay? It's just speculation, for what have you. It's a ridiculous argument to make that happen. Ridiculous. Just because, say, Lennox Lewis was actually, just because Evander Holyfield was able to beat Riddick Bowe, doesn't mean he is able to beat Lennox Lewis. Just because Lennox Lewis, or should I say Riddick Bowe, was able to beat Evander Holyfield, doesn't mean Riddick Bowe was able to beat Lennox Lewis. You get what I'm saying? The styles make the matchups. So saying you're the man that beat the man don't mean shit. Because it doesn't guarantee you could beat every man that man beat. Because styles make matchups. Styles make fights. You get what I'm saying? Okay? You can go in every weight class and see this happening. Every weight class. Okay? It's many, many more examples of this. For one, first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard could not beat Roberto Duran. Yet, in their first and only fight, Thomas Hearns knocks out Roberto Duran. You see? That's the second example. What's another one? I'm sure many of you are thinking right now of other examples that can nullify or debunk this idea of a lineal champion. But I'm going to give you one more. I should have thought about it before I did the video. But bear with me just a few seconds. There's plenty of examples. Well, fuck it. That's all you needed to know. And watch 5 more come to me once I finish this video. But the idea is, if styles make matchups, then it's no such thing as a true lineal champion. Or the concept of a lineal champion is ridiculous. Okay? Because again, because one fighter was able to beat a fighter doesn't mean that same fighter could beat all the fighters that fighter he beaten. It's illogical to feel that way, to think that way, okay? And there's plenty of examples that prove this, okay, in time. Another example. Marvin Hagler beat Thomas Hearns, okay? He didn't have a rematch. But Thomas Hearns, for the most part, he beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the rematch. And Sugar Ray Leonard openly admitted that. And he was on his way to beating him really in the first fight. Okay? So, Thomas Hearns is a much harder fight for Sugar Ray Leonard than it was for Marvin Hagler. The proof is in the pudding. Or I should say the win and the loss records in all of those guys' career. And that's all I have to say. And I didn't do it in 5 minutes. It took me 9, my bag. But Deontay Wilder, to sum it up, just because you may beat the man, we don't know yet. We will till December 1st. Just if you're able to beat the man that beat Klitschko does not make you the man. Because guess what? Anthony Joshua beat that same man that Klitschko, Tyson Fury beat, which is Vladimir Klitschko. And he stopped him. And Tyson Fury wasn't able to stop him. So any of that argument, debate, It's done.